HCAM programming is supported by our viewers, thank you, and by Phipps Insurance Agency, representing companies such as MapFree Insurance. Their family-owned independent agency is deeply rooted in the communities they serve and offer time-tested insurance products to fit individual needs. Since 1950, Phipps Insurance specializes in home, auto, business, condo, and renters insurance.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another jam-packed edition of HCAM News. I'm HCAM News Director Tom Nappy, here to fill you in with what's happening in Hopkinton. On today's edition of HCAM News, the latest in Hiller sports, plus much more. But first, the Friends of Hopkinton hosted the annual Hopkinton Family Fun Day. Here's a look at the festivities.
Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you, yeah. Some people search for a fountain, promises forever young.
Pressure on. What's Under Pressure all about?
Yeah, so we are exterior cleaning specialists. So we've been in business for 26 years. We live here in town. Our business is located here in Hopkinton. We're excited to be a part of Family Day. I joined the committee this year as well, just trying to help out. So it's a good day. This town's been really good to me over the years. I've been in town for 12 years. It's been good to me. It's an easy thing for me to do to give back, and the kids love this. We set up a spray booth, and the kids all have targets, and they spray all the little targets. So it's a fun day all around. So.
Excellent. And you're giving out prizes?
Yeah, little prizes, and sometimes just the joy of spraying water, right? Sometimes. So it's been a really good day, so we're happy to be here for sure.
All right. Is this your first time at Hopkinton Day?
No, this is our fourth time, actually. Yeah, that's fourth time out. We love it. It's good for us, good for branding, good for being a part of the community, so we're happy, like I said, to be a part of it. Yeah.
If people want more information about Under Pressure, where can they find you?
Yeah, sure. You can visit us at our website, which is underpressurewash.com, or you can reach us at 508-944-6644.
Everyone's dancing their troubles away. Come join the party, see how we play. Tambolite se te moya, yeah, jumbo jumbo, wait to party, oh we going, hey, tambolite se te moya, hey, jumbo jumbo, we gonna have a party, yeah, all night long, all night, all night, all night long, all night, all night.
spectacular Hopkinton Day. Looks like it was a big turnout today. How did everything go?
Oh, very well. I was just talking with my wife, who happens to be the president of the Friends of Hopkinton. Yeah, earlier when it started, we didn't see a lot of people when it started too, but right after around 3 o'clock it filled in. And at this point, the fireworks will be coming up. So this whole area behind me will be pretty chock full with people waiting for the fireworks. But yeah, huge thank you to our sponsors who allow us to put this event on. And the organizations, I'm going to say there were about 30 nonprofit groups that joined us today, just fill in the time and have the kids do a lot of activities. So yeah, very pleased. The weather was great, and yeah, I can't thank everybody enough who helped out.
That's terrific. And who we got doing the fireworks?
It's a group that was called Atlas. Atlas, they changed it's a different group now, so I'm not sure the new fireworks folks. But Atlas are the same folks that do the Channel 5 Pop goes the 4th of July. Channel 5 covers those fireworks in July, and it was the same folks that do that event do this event here. So.
Excellent. And I know it takes a lot of volunteers and help to keep this event going. Someone wants to get involved with helping out or find out more about Friends of Hopkinton, where could they go?
Yeah, they could go to our website, friendsofhopkinton.org. There's about 20 members in the group now, and just know that we meet all year round. Even July and August we meet, so it's all year long. It's about 75 hours, I'm going to say roughly about 75 hours to plan everything, and then it's all over in 7 hours. So, but it's well worth it. We're pleased with the turnout, and everything is going smoothly. We're getting excited for the fireworks.
All right. Well, you guys do a great job at bringing the community together with these great events, so thank you.
Yeah, thanks very much.
At a public forum regarding PFAS levels at the Hopkinton Public Library, Hopkinton Health Director Sean McAuliffe revealed while PFAS remains a concern and can be found in many places, levels of consumption have fortunately dropped significantly.
We are getting exposures every day. It's where the dust that accumulates in our homes has a low concentration of PFAS in it. The wash water from our dishes has a low level of PFAS in it that's going into our septic systems. The wash water coming out of our washing machines is picking up PFAS from the any stain-proof clothing that you have or waterproof clothing that you have. So it's everywhere. And what they started doing in Europe is realizing that we needed to stop allowing these materials to be utilized in products that were being sold throughout the country. The U.S. is finally catching up to Europe because the concern is that because it's everywhere, and I would argue that it's in most, if not all of us, they started becoming concerned that people who were exposed to higher concentrations could realize endocrine disruption, so in your thyroid, your hormones, and they're still investigating what other effects that PFAS can have. It can cause low birth weight. I don't think it's why I'm 5'3", but that could be part of it. It could cause other problems in children. They're talking about precocious puberty, but a lot of these studies are coming from like the Carolinas that have the plants that manufacture PFAS. So they're looking at what it's doing to people that are exposed to high concentrations, and they're concerned because they don't know at what level yet PFAS is safe, or if it even is safe. But I say, when you went to your doctor last, did they say you've got to reduce your PFAS concentrations? I'd argue no. And until that day comes, like with the concentrations that we're exposed to in Hopkinton, I'm confident that we're in a good place. Let's say 2000, the average person had about 33 parts per trillion, parts per billion PFAS in their blood. Now the average person has between 2 and 6 parts per billion. I've tested, I have 7.8 parts per billion. I blame it on COVID because I lived on a diet of microwave popcorn and basically everything that had PFAS in it, pizza. So we're seeing, considerable improvement on the blood level content in most Americans. And it's, if we eat, I would argue that if you tend to consume products that are less processed, that are more, organic or just natural, you should be able to see improvements in your overall PFAS concentrations. DuPont has started phasing it out. And what a lot of these corporations are doing, instead of having these long chain PFAS compounds, they are turning to smaller chain PFAS compounds, which in theory should be easier to excrete from the body after you're exposed to them. So the DEP, the EPA, and the companies themselves, probably because they're afraid of the lawsuits that are coming, are all taking action to reduce our PFAS exposure.
View the full forum at hcam.tv or the HCAM YouTube channel.
Hiller football hosted their home opener this past Friday versus Wayland, and the game was filled with excitement. Here's a look at what happened. And Dickinson's going to send this one end over end to the far side, lands at about the 22-yard line, and the ball gets loose, and I think the Hillers have it.
Yeah,
and yes, they do.
That was a big mistake for the Wayland return man to let that ball bounce. End over end, that ball took a crazy bounce, and he wasn't able to secure it. That's a big mistake by Wayland just to start the game.
Field position, they're going to keep the offense out there, facing a 4th and 10. Piccioli once again lines up with a back to his left, takes the snap, rolls to his left, throws upfield, has a wide open target. It's caught, and it's a touchdown. Ryan Lang wide open, a 25-yard touchdown for the Hillers.
Wow, great play, great fortitude by Coach Sanborn there to go for it on 4th and 10, deep in the enemy territory. What a play.
Yeah, that incredible punt by Wayland has just made things very difficult for the Hillers on this drive.
Yeah, and Wayland's going to, if they don't convert here, Wayland's going to come back with good field position after this.
And they're going to try to run it again. And did he get out of the end zone?
There's a fumble.
There's a fumble on the play. Let's see who has it.
And they're saying maybe a safety or a touchdown.
Well, if it's a touchdown. It's a fumble and a recovery, it's a touchdown. And it looks like we may have a Wayland touchdown. We do. I want to say that was Dylan Engelhardt who recovered it. Out there for the extra point attempt, that's the senior Dylan Engelhardt. On the hold, Joshua Magyar. The snap, the kick, and that is right through. It is good. Wayland has the 7-6 lead. Yeah, and he is going to take the snap, backpedals, throws up the right side. It is caught,
let him go.
and Walton breaks a tackle. Up the sideline he goes, tries to leap over another defender. There is a flag on the play. He landed out of bounds at pretty close to the first down marker. I believe they will call him short, but we'll see what the flag is about.
That was a spectacular play.
Gun they go. He'll take the snap, looking upfield, in trouble. Drag down, the ball's out along the far side, and I believe they are going to rule him down.
That's a sack.
What a nice job by Groenmayer.
Oh, and there's the snap over
And
the
the
punter's
snap
head.
gets away along the end zone, picks it back up, and that is
That's a
going to be a safety for the Hillers. An errant snap.
It must have gone through the back of the end zone before he picked it up on Johansson, and he was able to, they were able to protect him, and he was able to get it to the receiver in the soft spot in the zone.
About a 15-yard pickup,
Oh,
and that
back
snap
snap
is high, gets away, and running back trying to cover it up. It's loose. Hillers have it. It is recovered on the far side of the field by Liam Grady.
And they're going to have the ball here with 33 seconds to go.
Surely going to line it up out of the gun. Morin is the back to his left. Motion from right to left, and look at that, a reverse, and they got some room.
he picked it up.
Bursting through, upfield he goes, inside the 10, and maybe even to the 5. That was Patrice Petit with a huge gainer. Goal from the 5, 17 seconds left in the quarter. Can they finish this drive with a score? Petroli takes a snap, throws to the end zone, and it's off one receiver's hands into another, and it's hauled in by Trevor Blinn. A 5-yard touchdown reception. It went off the hands of Ryan Morin, and then Blinn catches it in midair and falls down in the end zone for the score.
Yeah, very exciting couple of plays.
Be the end of the second quarter. Hopkinton Hillers lead heading into the halftime locker room, 14-7. They got a little bit more space to work with, but still not as much as they'd like. He'll take the snap, looking upfield under pressure, and it is caught! What a catch! Patrice Petit, he can go all the way, the 40, the 30, here he goes to the 20, the 10, and into the end zone! Touchdown, Hillers!
Wow. I thought that ball was intercepted. It went right through the defender's hands into Patrice Petit Ferrer's hands, and then there was nobody that could stop him. That's a 97-yard touchdown reception.
Unbelievable. Right
Nice
to either
snap.
side, takes the snap, throws to his right, it's ground in. What a catch by Liam Grady, and he's off, and he's in, diving into the end zone. And there is a flag. Let's see if this one's coming back. But an absolutely tremendous catch by Liam Grady, and I'll tell you something, Wally.
They're picking up the flag. No flag. Touchdown.
Wow, they're going to give him the touchdown. So they talked about it, and they said, you know what? That wasn't a penalty. That's a touchdown. Johansson takes the snap, backpedals, looking to pass, airs it out, and connects along the sideline with Dylan Engelhardt. And Engelhardt, he's looking for a long touchdown, and he's got one. And that is going to be a 56-yard touchdown.
Tina's taking a break.
Still plenty of time left for Whalen. The snap a bit high. He pulls it down. Looking towards the end zone. Airs it out wide open. Is Dylan Engelhardt, the senior, and he connects. A 10-yard touchdown reception. And an end over end, a nice kickoff back to about the 14-yard line. And here's the return for the Hillers. Could be a good one. Bursting through across midfield. The 40, the 30, all the way to the sideline. The 10 and into the end zone. Touchdown, Hillers. Patrice the house.
I don't see any flags.
Here we go. Out of the gun is Johansson. The back to his right is Walton, and he's going to take it himself up the far sideline, and right in he goes.
Touchdown.
And that is a 5-yard touchdown run from Michael Johansson on the keeper. On in the backfield, Berger Walton Three receivers to his right. Back to pass. Rolling to his right. Up the sideline. Interception! What a catch! Liam Grady! Liam Grady with the game-winning interception!
Seals the game with an interception on the first play.
HCAM is supported by our viewers. Thank you. And by the Hopkinton Independent newspaper and online news site. The newspaper reaches 100% of the homes and businesses in town, and the website is updated daily with exclusive Hopkinton content. Readers can receive a daily newsletter and breaking news alerts via email.
Welcome back to HCAM News. The Hiller fall sports season has been loaded with wins so far. Here's a look at the latest. On Monday, September 8th, Hiller Field Hockey hosted Westwood. Morgan Donahue and myself, Tom Nappy, on the call.
Yes. In the white. Yes, it can be deceiving as they wear green. Hiller's looking to center it right by the goal line. Ball goes airborne, and we have our first goal. Looks like it's off the stick of number 12, Reese Robledo. And their transitions have been terrific. Defensive stops right into speed. Offensive looks coming on the far side. Fowler going inside. Loose ball. Shot and a goal. Ella Fowler on the goal. Put the Hillers up 2-0. In the third quarter with 20 seconds and counting.
Ella Fowler assisted by Abby Burke with the score.
All in your hands when the lights are brightest.
Finnegan sending
what a save. That was a rocket from the outside. Another attempt,
there it
and
is.
That one goes in.
If it doesn't go the first time, try again, and it pays off for...
Is that Fowler again?
Ella Fowler.
Fowler again.
So tonight, and they're causing confusion and chaos in the box.
Yeah.
That's what they aim to do. You don't know where that ball's going.
Robledo with the shot. That ball gets through.
There it is.
And we'll see who the goal was. Looks like the goal was by Burke. Number 18, Abby Burke, got a piece of it.
Hopkinton took the win 4-0 and improves to 3-0 on the season. Also Monday night, Hiller girls volleyball was in action versus Algonquin.
Novello with the serve, still set point for the Hillers. Floats it in, Sid's there. Gabby, bump set. Good swing from Georgia. Outside, Chacharoni just tips it over. Sid's there. Heavy from the back.
There you go.
Wallace digs it out.
Good dig there from Wallace. Wow.
Sid, that's a nice pass. Back to Addie, down the line. Wallace is there. Smith dumps it. Gabby going outside. Georgia. Oh, once again, Wallace digs it out. Tip.
Nice
block. Well done, Georgia.
I think it was Georgia. Excellent way to finish. Wow.
Hopkinton takes the first set 25-19. Knuckleball. That's going to be tough. And Renat can't handle it. Hopkinton takes the second set 25-14. There's a floater. Eleanor gets to it. Gabby. Oh. Poor set, but Julia saved her. Cacciaroni pushes it. Sid's there. Gabby. Back set. Georgia. And that's it, folks.
That'll do it.
Hopkinton takes the third set 25-16 for a 3-0 win and a clean sweep for the Hillers tonight.
Hillers took the win via sweep and improved to 4-0 on the season. On Tuesday, September 9th, Hiller girls soccer hosted Westwood. Morgan Donahue from Westwood Media Center was back in town to call the game with me.
And a nice stop there by Lily Clark, who sends it up. And a good feed by Marin O'Connor to Clement. Clement along the end line gets it out. Looking for a shot here, and it's in! What a score! Izzy Dunn with the goal. That was just a great feed to Dunn, and she is able to put it in at 4:57 left to go to make it a 1-0 Hiller lead.
Hillers led 1-0 into the second half.
One time perfectly.
Here come the Hillers now. Looking to approach, shot, and that is in! What a beauty by Natalie Prisco, who breaks free into the box and finds the left side of the net. A penalty kick for the Hillers, an attempt to make it 3-0. Let's see if she can do it. Got it! Nia Clement on the PK, and the Hillers lead it 3-0, 10:34 left to go in the second half.
2 more goals in the second half, and the Hillers take the 3-0 win and improve to 3-0 on the season. On Wednesday, September 10th, Hiller Field Hockey hosted Ashland.
Walker's led by head coach Molly Foley as the Hillers putting pressure on, and Reese Robledo has a score. The Hillers are going to strike first.
Hillers led 1-0 heading into the second quarter.
Move it up into Ashland territory. Nice moves there by Burke. Here comes Burke. Burke approaching, sends it over towards Fowler. And a shot there turned away off the stick of Mary Finnegan. Finnegan sends it over, out in front of the net. There's a shot, and it's popped in. Abby Burke with the score. Just a beauty of a feed from Finnegan, and Burke able to pop it in for the Hillers. Sent over by Quebec. Fowler, backhander in! Ella Fowler with the back.
Believe it or not, we're out of time for this edition of HCAM News, but don't worry, next Wednesday at 6:30 p.m., we'll be back. For everyone at HCAM, I'm Tom Nappy. As always, we thank you for watching. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.